ready to go, and we'll see how it goes.
To the Trojan Fieldhouse and the Mark R. Moore Center for the Music City Classic Game 4 features the Arizona State University Sundevils and the University of Kentucky Wildcats. Now for the starting lineups. First for the Sundevils of Arizona State University. A 6'7" junior from Phoenix, Arizona, number 0, Kennedy Basham. A 5'5" graduate student from Washington, D.C., number 3, Ty Skinner. A 5'9" graduate student from Dallas, Texas, number 7, Jazzion Jackson. A 6'1" junior from Baltimore, Maryland, number 23, Jalen Brown. And a 6'3" graduate student from Dallas, Texas, number 32, Nevaeh Parkinson. The Sundevils are coached by head coach Natasha Adair and assisted by Daryl Mosley, Michaela Walker, Camille Collier, Yvonne Sanchez, and E.C. Hill. And now for the Wildcats of the University of Kentucky. A 5'6" graduate student from Ballarat, Victoria, Australia, number 3, Georgia Amoore. A 6'4" junior from Cary, North Carolina, number 7, Tiani Key. A 5'8" redshirt senior from Greenville, North Carolina, number 10, Deja Lawrence. A 6'5" sophomore from Buffalo, New York, number 13, Clara Strack. And a 6'3" junior from Albury, New South Wales, Australia, number 32, Amelia Hassett. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Kenny Brooks, associate head coach Lindsey Hicks, and assistant coaches Coach Rad and Josh Peterson. Today's officials are Iffy Seals, Troy Winters,
all right, Barry
and
Booker alongside Cyrus Booker. Music City Classic, Kentucky and Arizona State. Kentucky Wildcats number 14 in the country. And both teams high scoring, like the up-tempo game. So this should be a lot of fun here this afternoon in Nashville, Cyrus.
Really big team for Arizona State. They start out a front line of 6'1", 6'3", and 6'7". That's a lot of size.
Yes. But they're the team, Arizona State is the team that likes to go up-tempo. They want to push it and run a gun. Actually, both these teams really love to get up and down the court. Both teams have some size, as we see the length there. Number 13, Clara Strack, 6'5", sophomore. And then, of course, for Arizona State, a lot of size stepping on the court as well, led by Kennedy Basham.
Got a nice crowd, nice atmosphere here in the Trojan Fieldhouse, and we're all set to go.
That's Basham getting the tip, controlling the tip for Arizona State. As the Sundevils getting into their offense, trying to get that basketball down around the basket. Nice move, tough shot. Jalen Brown on that drive to the basket with the bank shot.
Jalen Brown, one of their two leading scorers, will be Jalen Brown and Ty Skinner, who they'll look for to create much of the offense for the Sundevils.
Tough shot there coming off the dribble for Deja Lawrence. In Arizona State, we're going to see them. We're going to see both these clubs really push the ball at every opportunity.
As you mentioned, Sundevils trying to get the ball inside. Knocked away by Kentucky, but remains Sundevils ball under the basket.
Basham couldn't quite control that high pass, couldn't reel it in. Arizona State 19 on the shot clock. We probably won't see that shot clock winding down too often today, with both these teams trying to push the pace. Ty Skinner, the jumper out of the corner, couldn't get it down, and looks like Arizona State going to maintain control. Jalen Brown playing the ball inbounds. Evan Parkinson receiving the basketball. Coach Adair said they call her the baby Barkley because of the way she plays. Kentucky trying to run that weave action, get the ball into the paint, get the open shot.
Good look from the corner for Key, just couldn't quite knock it down.
But Kentucky,
remains Kentucky ball.
Yeah, Kentucky is able to battle for that rebound and retain possession. It's a nice out-of-bounds play, and Strack able to knock down that jumper on the wing. 2-2 early on, 8:15 left in the first quarter.
We've been there for a couple of games today, and in the earlier games, both teams had a little difficulty scoring, one team in each of the games. This one, don't think that's going to be the problem.
Yeah, we're going to be up and down, but the turnover there on that drive couldn't control the basketball. That was Levette trying to get to the basket, but lost control of the ball.
Nice rebound by Key. She attacks the offensive glass. Going to maintain possession for Kentucky.
Here's Kentucky playing the ball in from the baseline. There's Strack again, swinging open on that out-of-bounds play. She made the shot from the other side last trip, unable to convert on that opportunity. Oh. Ty Skinner, crafty, getting to the basket, and Arizona State getting on the glass.
That Sundevils size showing up. They get second shot, third shot, and able to convert.
And that was Kennedy Basham able to finally convert for Arizona State.
Nice pick and pop by Strack. Surprised it wasn't called a moving screen. She was seen a lot of those in this tournament.
We have different set of officials on the court here. Maybe they will be a little less liberal with the whistles here in this afternoon tilt. 4-4, 7:06 left in the first quarter. We'll get a look at Kenny Brooks, the Kentucky head basketball coach.
Done a good job so far. Picked up a nice win over Louisville earlier this year. I'm sure all the Kentucky folks were happy about that.
Always a big rivalry situation, and there goes Ty Skinner to the basket again. Couldn't get that shot down, as we did see the shot clock wind down. It was actually Jazz Jackson going to the basket, not Skinner. Here's Kentucky, that weave action that they do out away from the basket, trying to create some driving opportunities, and able to draw the foul there. Deja Lawrence driving to the basket.
Kentucky's on the year shot a lot more free throws than their opponents, so we'll see if they can get to the line in this game and have that advantage they typically have in ball games.
You see the two post players battling. Strack for Kentucky, number 13, and Basham, number 0 for Arizona State. Those two players both over 6'5", battling inside. The ball kicked out of bounds on that attempted drive by Kentucky. Arizona State wanting to apply that defensive pressure, force those turnovers. Good drive by Jalen Brown, just able to take that contact.
Nice drive by Jalen Brown. Get her to the free throw line.
Not quite sure why we're shooting foul shots here. I don't think we're in the bonus. I didn't think she was shooting. I thought she was dribbling, but She earns her trip to the foul line. Jalen Brown getting the 2 shots. Oh, fortunate on that bounce. Not a lot of touch on that shot. As Arizona State able to get into their press and almost getting the turnover, but Kentucky able to come up with it. There's Key in the lane with the left. Nice finish by Key down around the basket for Kentucky. Tiana Key.
Kentucky pushing tempo. Key, nice finish going to the basket. Left hand.
Yeah, that was a very slick move by Tiana Key. Kentucky almost turned it over in the backcourt, but when an opponent presses, you got to try and take advantage of that, beat them down the court, and that time Kentucky able to take advantage of their numbers, get the basket as Kentucky goes up by 2 points, 7-5.
They're letting some contact go so far.
And Jalen Brown looking for the foul. And Georgia Amoore, one of the leading scorers for Kentucky, but not able to get that 3-point shot down. Here's Arizona State into the front court. It's Skinner initiating the offense as Arizona State swings around. Kentucky in a man-to-man.
Tough shot. 2 Kentucky players battling for the rebound, knock it out of bounds, and stay on this end.
Hassett and Strack coming together. Kentucky should have had that rebound. A lot of contact there. Jalen Brown sort of moving away from that contact and not getting the foul call because of it.
Yeah, a couple good looks for her. She hadn't knocked them down yet, but I think she'll probably get it going.
Nice job passing it inside, and Kentucky able to basket from Hassett down low. There's Ty Skinner trying to find an opening against Georgia Amoore. Shot from the wing, up and good for Arizona State. Jazz Jackson with the 3.
So Sundevils have a lot of size, but their guards are a little bit undersized, and so you see Kentucky trying to take advantage of that and post up where they do have a height advantage.
Cats moving around, scoring opportunity there. Georgia Amoore not able to knock down that jump shot. She's missed a couple here early, having a tough time getting going. Bad pass by Skinner. Cats with numbers. Oh. Modern basketball. Rowe pulling up for the 3-point shot with a numbers advantage, but Kentucky able to come up with a rebound as the Cats lead 9-8 as we are at the 3:59 mark of the first period. Kentucky on top of Arizona State, 9-8. The Commonwealth of Kentucky. Arizona State, a decent contingent here as well. Everybody wants to come to Nashville. Clara Strack able to convert on the first free throw opportunity, missing the second, and Arizona State tracking down that rebound. A lot of big blue in the house, as you would expect, with our proximity to the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Arizona State, a decent contingent here as well. Everybody wants to come to Nashville. Clara Strack able to convert on the first free throw opportunity, missing the second, and Arizona State tracking down that rebound.
Both teams trying to push pace, looking for early offensive opportunities, pulling it out, running a set when they don't have it.
Arizona State swinging the basketball around the perimeter as we are seeing that shot clock get down. Under 5. It's a great way to finish. Jalen Brown knocking out the 3. Here's Kentucky. Ball going inside. Clara Strack having a good day.
Some good defense by Arizona State. Ball goes out of bounds. Still Kentucky basketball.
Amelia Hassett a little out of control on that foray to the basket, but Kentucky retaining possession, although the shot clock did not reset. We're at 8 now. Hassett missing the shot, and Kentucky getting possession again. Looked like maybe Silva slapped that ball out of bounds, which is
We're going the other way. Sundevils basketball.
we have changed the call. Definitely Parkinson was arguing. And a rare case where a player argues and wins the case. Ty Skinner, nice pass.
Nice drive.
Good setup for Parkinson. Parkinson able to score the easy basket.
Some thought she traveled.
Tough shot by
Nice
Strack.
step back.
Fading away over Basham. The 6'7" center for Arizona State, unable to defend that shot. Beautiful move from Strack. 13-12, Arizona State, the slim edge. 2 minutes left in this first period in Nashville at the Music City Classic.
Call inside as Sundevil trying to post up. Foul on Strack. Nice position there by trying to get to the block, and Strack call for the hold.
Parkinson trying to get position inside. Ty Skinner about to play it in from the baseline for Arizona State.
Pass a little behind Parkinson, a turnover on the Sundevils.
Jalen Brown, a good drive, but not able to make the connection with Parkinson on that pick and roll situation. Kentucky got a scoring opportunity inside here.
A lot of contact around the basket.
Silva not able to convert. Here's Skinner for Arizona State on the jumper. Skinner, 20-footer off the dribble, unable to connect, and here comes Kentucky the other way. That's the only good thing about that shot. Kentucky not able to rebound it and push it back as it went out of bounds, and Kentucky has to attack the set defense. Oh, open shot out of the corner. Deja Lawrence.
Nice shot. Got bumped a little on that shot too.
Well, just not a smart defensive play there to leave that three-point shooter in the strong side corner. Don't want to give up those kind of scoring chances. Jazz Jackson wasn't able to connect on the layup, and Kentucky getting the call. That was one of those 50-50 ones. So we are less than a minute left with Kentucky now holding a slim 15-13 edge over Arizona State. And an over and back call. Looked like Jazz Jackson may have gotten her hand on the basketball. But the officials see it differently. Kentucky called for over and back. Arizona State now with a chance to likely hold for the final shot of this first period.
Kentucky fans not liking that call. Take a look. I think it was Kentucky that touched the last, though. I think the Arizona State person did get their hands on it, but then Kentucky player touched it again in the backcourt, in the front court before it went into the backcourt.
Yeah, it was Georgia Amoore, number 3 in white, last to touch that basketball. So Arizona State running the first period clock down, and Parkinson got position inside and able to draw another foul on Key.
Arizona State, good patience on offense. Haven't seen much from Ty Skinner, leading scorer for the Sundevils at 21.6 points a game. Hasn't scored yet, so we'll be interested to keep an eye on that. Jalen Brown kind of held in check as well so far, so we'll see how that develops.
Well, Key did a nice job contesting that shot, but eventually fouled Parkinson as Key had forced her into a difficult shot, but so often players get a little too aggressive. That's all you need to do. Force a player into a difficult shot, contest that shot, and then go get the rebound. But Key committed the foul. Last second opportunity for Kentucky. Not able to convert at the end of the first period. Rowe couldn't get that second chance shot down, but after one, the Kentucky Wildcats holding a slim edge over Arizona State 15-14. As we take a breather at the end of the first period.
In this tournament, so we'll probably see that pace pick up, and the shooting pick up probably as well. Kentucky only 1 for 7 shooting threes in that first half. Both teams shot about 35% from the field. I think that percentage will creep up some as we go on.
And we'll call it good defense so far from both these clubs, as both teams shooting 35% as opposed to poor offense, good defense. Good pass inside. There's Key. Aggressive around the basket and drawing that foul on Jalen Brown. Good pass from Clara Strack, feeding Key down around the basket.
Good opportunity for Key around the basket. She'll come to the free throw line.
Key, a good shooter. You can see that she's very comfortable from the foul line. Nice stroke there. Made the first one, but missed the second. It works out well for Kentucky, though. Deja Lawrence able to knock out the jumper on the second chance opportunity. A 3-point trip for Kentucky. They move out to an 18-14 lead with 9:27 left in the second period.
Scramble forward. Mentioned Deja Lawrence for that last back. She's a good shooter. She's 56% from 3, 51% from the field overall. So very good shooter, averaging 11 points a game.
These Kentucky Wildcats, 4 double-digit scores, balanced attack offensively, and we're seeing why they are a nationally ranked club with their size, their shooting ability, a very unselfish club as well. Do a nice job moving the basketball. Good defense by Key, contesting that shot from Jalen Brown.
Tough shot by Brown.
Kentucky starting to take charge of this game. We see Rowe, number 5 in white, handling the basketball out front. Good pass from Key inside, setting up Hassett around the basket, and Kentucky again headed to the foul line.
Good positioning by Hassett. If you can work your way in the position to catch the ball right in front of the basket, got the option of going either left or right. Very hard to defend even when there's help coming. Help came with a foul that time.
Yeah, that was just a little bit late getting there, committing that foul from Besselink. That's Hassett knocking out the first as Kentucky now up by 5 points. They're doing a nice job at the defensive end of the court and starting to find their rhythm offensively as well. So that's a foul on Key, trying to get in position for the offensive rebound. That's going to wipe away the free throw that was actually made by Hassett.
Tough foul call there. She didn't really need to do that, though. Good foul shooter, just let her make the shot.
As a shooter, you really hate that. That counts as a missed free throw for Hassett.
Deep shot by Brown. She's trying to get on track. She's 2 for 6 so far from the field, taking some tough shots.
Arizona State doing a good job defensively, but there goes Key trying to create something.
Low at the shoulder did create something, but not quite able to finish. Back on the other end. Got a follower going to the basket, draws a foul. Oh, no, drew an offensive foul.
Yeah, she was the aggressor on that play. Rowe moving her feet and actually retreating. Didn't reach in. I think that was the key there. She moved her feet, didn't reach, and give the officials the opportunity to call the reach instead of making a decision on whether it was a block or a charge.
Another nice piece of officiating. Been some good officiating during this tournament. That one normally goes to the offensive player to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's not their first rodeo. So.
Yeah, that replay really did show that Rowe was in position, legal guarding position, moving her feet, and able to take that contact in her chest.
Sundevils get the ball back on the attack again.
Skinner trying to get her offensive game going. Skinner with her diminutive stature. She doesn't want to be down around the basket, but there she is driving it in. Strack trying to rush that outlet pass, almost the turnover there.
You got Skinner still scoreless from the field for the Sundevils. They're going to have a difficult time winning this one if she doesn't get a little bit going. Got a player on the floor there.
There's Georgiana Amoore. She was trying to set a back screen. It's Kentucky trying to run their offense, and Amoore just got plowed over. Took a blow to the head.
Set a good screen. Elbow right around the head of the person setting the screen with that taller Sun Devil player.
Yeah, that's the problem for a guard. Amoore, with her height, she is just the right size to catch an elbow from these 6'5" post players on the opposing team. That's why you see a lot of players wearing the mouth guard, trying to protect those teeth.
She's tough. We'll get a little breather. Well, they're gonna go take a look at that one.
Yeah, with that contact above the shoulders is potentially a flagrant foul call in that situation.
Really a tough call for the taller 6'7" player. You're just trying to go through where normally you'd hit the player in the chest, but being so tall, she hit the player in the head. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with this one.
And again, it's a normal basketball move. I think it was Basham, number 0, coming, trying to negotiate her way around that screen. I think she is the player that they're trying to consider whether it's a flagrant foul or not.
Basham, Sun Devil player, originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see what the officials come up with. They're going to look a little longer, it looks like.
Georgia Amoore, only 5'6", trying to set that screen on the 6'7" Basham. But yeah, it's
kind of like when I used to play you in the backyard. It's just almost unfair.
just an accident that my elbow caught you in the head.
Yeah.
Get up off the ground and let's keep playing.
Yeah.
Fortunately, basketball has evolved significantly since the peach basket in our backyard. They've cut the bottom out of the basket and made all sorts of innovations since the earth cooled, Cyrus.
Yeah.
Kentucky Wildcats in control here, 20-14, as the officials can continue to evaluate whether we had a flagrant foul or not. And apparently they are.
Discussion. That means they're usually going to call something.
Yeah.
Here goes again. Let's see. She's
watch,
just trying to work her way through the screen.
Watch Zero away from the basketball, and that is Basham trying to negotiate her way around that screen from Amoore. So it looks like we're not going to have the flagrant foul call. There'll just be and there was no foul called at all on that play. They just stopped action because Amoore was on the floor.
Not quite able to convince the Kentucky coach that's the right call.
Well, and the Kentucky players have moved to their defensive end of the court. So I thought Kentucky had the basketball when action was stopped, just to check on Amoore. But Arizona State is going to get it side out of bounds here.
They didn't call her for a block.
No. I don't think they called anything on that on that action. But Arizona State, Ty Skinner leading the Sundevils into the front court.
Arizona State down 6, kind of a big possession for them. Don't want to get down double digits this early. Don't want to have to try to run down Kentucky from behind.
There's Amoore showing that she is not afraid of Basham despite the contact earlier. Amoore sticking her nose in there, creating the tie-up. Georgia Amoore running the point for the Kentucky Wildcats. She is leading the Cats in assists.
Good matchup against the 2 number 3s. Both of them very feisty. They're really going at it. Nice shot there.
That's Clara Strack on the fadeaway. So here's Kentucky up by 8 and a chance to stretch out to a double-digit lead. Strack for 3.
Wow.
Dribble penetration by Amoore. Strack stepping out away from the basket, able to drill that 3-point shot.
Strack up to 12 points already in this game.
Clara Strack entered this game only 1 for 12 from 3-point range, 8%. But she looked really comfortable and confident taking that one.
Wow. Might need a timeout.
Clara Strack has taken over this ball game, knocked down a 3-point shot, hustled down the court to get ahead of the defense and score in transition.
So right now, Sundevils 14, Strack 14.
Good pass to Basham there as she will step to the foul line and try to stop this run that Kentucky and Clara Strack has been on.
And you hate to waste that timeout if you're the Sundevils coach. You got an immediate timeout coming up in about 42 seconds, but yes, danger time for them. Trying to get a couple free throws here to break the momentum that Kentucky has.
I think that foul was called on Strack as everything had been going her way, but finally something goes against her. Foul called there as Basham a chance from the foul line, but she missed the first one. There's a connect on the second one. Arizona State still trailing by 12.
So like always, closing out quarters, closing out halves, very important. You got a 12-point lead for Kentucky. Going to see if they can stretch it out or if the Sundevils kind of get this back on the double digits before the end of the half. Have a media timeout in a few minutes to kind of discuss things, and we'll see how this develops as we finish out this half.
And has Arizona State scored in this second half? I think it was 16-15 at the half. Maybe it was 15-14, but Arizona State has been anemic offensively so far in this second quarter. turnover from Kentucky. Sundevils with the basketball now. Trailing by 12, trying to get something going at the offensive end of the court. Jalen Brown can't finish over Hassett, but Brown getting to the foul line. Jalen Brown trying to hang in the air, finish on that drive. Couldn't quite get it down and not able to connect from the foul line.
It looks like this quarter, Arizona State's only got 1 point on that one free throw made earlier. They're 0 for 6 from the field.
And now finally able to connect on a second foul shot. Numbers for Kentucky. Nice job by Key driving to the basket. Parkinson, as we've seen that hands up action before. After a player commits that foul moving forward, they say, I was straight up. But Parkinson was moving forward, got into Key on that shot.
Aztecs having a little difficulty scoring. Their leading scorer, Ty Skinner, still hasn't scored. Second leading scorer, Jalen Brown, has just 6 points. 7 points, I'm sorry, for Brown, but it's going to be difficult for the Aztecs to keep pace without their main scorers doing more scoring. Tough shot there.
Tiani Key able to connect from the foul line, knock down those 2 shots, and Kentucky getting into their up-tempo game. They are getting comfortable. They're up by 13.
Tough shot by Brown. Nice. Oh. Guess she reestablishing on court.
That was the ruling anyway, as Levette extending that right arm, trying to get in position to take a shot. Levette commits an offensive foul. Kenny Brooks and the Kentucky Wildcats in charge as we have crossed over halfway through the second period. Key doing the splits there, but man, it's good to be young, able to bounce up after taking that tumble.
Yeah, that one hurt me. They'd be coming to pick me off the floor.
Oh yeah, it would be done for the day, but
done for the month. Come back by Christmas, I think, after that one.
Maybe.
Yeah, see if the Sun Devil get something going on offense. Try to get a shot for Skinner, maybe set a screen for her and see if he can get a good look.
Yeah, Ty Skinner, even the shot she's had, it's been so difficult. But yeah, taking that three-pointer, that is a difficult one. And although she is a pretty good three-point shooter, 46% on the season.
Both Skinner and Brown having difficulty just getting good looks, getting things going. The Kentucky defense is tough.
And it's Arizona State really relies on their guards for offensive production, as Amoore coming off that screen, able to knock out the jumper.
She's a feisty little player.
Definitely not backing down. She is one of the leaders of this Kentucky team, leading the team in assists, and second leading scorer Georgia Amoore, number 3 for Kentucky. Ball going inside to Basham. She can't convert.
Kentucky on the run. Wow, give it right back.
Jalen Brown came up with the basketball, but not able to connect with her teammate Torrey heading back to the other end. So, man, these scoring opportunities that Arizona State has with this deficit, they can't afford to just let those pass. Key from the top of the key, drilling the jumper.
Kentucky's playing really well. They're moving the ball well, looking for each other well. Got 33 points in this half. and not giving up good looks. That's a tough shot, but Skinner able to knock it down.
When you get in trouble, sometimes just go through the window may be the best way. And
there goes Key again.
Key going on a little 5-point explosion on her own as Kentucky up by 17 on Arizona State.
Can we say she's been a key to Kentucky's success the last few minutes?
We wouldn't want to say that.
I won't say it then. I won't.
Okay. Torrey driving to the basket, unable to convert. Key, another play for Kentucky, and Georgia Amoore just she thought she had Hassett ahead. She was about to pass, and Hassett started to cut to the basket. So Amoore, the travel.
Kentucky as a team shooting 45% from the field. Got a lot of people that finished well. Strack at 45%. Got Lawrence at 51%. Key 54%. Silva 68%. A lot of good finishers. You shoot that high percentage, playing at that pace they play, they're going to score some points.
And it's a balanced attack.
Offensive foul. Very good defense.
Job. Excellent job by Rowe. That's her second time that she's been able to move her feet, cut off an opponent.
Just very good defensive position. Taking the contact, going to the floor.
Here's Amoore running the show for Kentucky as the Wildcats in control, 35-18 with 1:40 left in the second period.
Kentucky very physical on offense and defense. They'll take the contact on defense, set tough screens on offense, and they'll block a shot or two as well.
Ty Skinner going against Key. Skinner
Tough
undeterred, tried the three over Key again, but Key able to contest that shot.
Wow.
Hassett knocking down the three-point shot. Kentucky up by 20. Less than a minute to play, second period. Kentucky has had a fantastic second quarter as Jalen Brown able to get to the basket and finish.
Yeah, I think now if you're Arizona State, just want to get to the locker room, talk about things, and kind of regroup for the second half.
Only 6 points for Arizona State in this second period as Georgia Amoore able to score the easy basket. Straight line drive to the basket as Arizona State is having trouble at both ends of the court here in this second period.
I think they're going to count that one. Nice drive, nice finish.
Jalen Brown, the strong drive to the basket and able to draw that foul. Deja Lawrence reaching in, and Lawrence will, after that defensive mistake, will watch the rest of this first half.
Picked up her second foul there. Nice drive, nice finish.
Jalen Brown finishing the three-point play as we go under 10 seconds left in this first half. Amoore pulling up for three and drilling. Oh, it's a two-point shot. Had a toe on the line, but the Kentucky Wildcats, an explosion in the second half, 27-8 in the second half, or 27-9 for Kentucky in the second half to extend to a 19-point lead as we hit halftime in Nashville.
Impressive display by Kentucky in that second quarter. I'm not sure you can play any better than that. 27-9. That's some good basketball. Arizona State got to regroup, got to figure out how to get some better shots for their key scorer. Get back in.
And Ty Skinner is a good three-point shooter. She is able to score out away from the basket. She's got that quickness and she can get into the paint as well. But got to get Arizona State rolling. If Arizona State is going to get going, it'll be led by number 3, Ty Skinner, who's bringing the ball into the scoring zone for Arizona State. So Sundevils run the set to get Jalen Brown the three-point shot coming out of the halftime break.
Not a bad look for Brown. And then on the other end, three-point attempt by Kentucky. Both of them missed, but Kentucky still has possession.
A nice unselfish play by Kentucky, driving it in, swinging around. They got the open three, just couldn't convert. Here's Arizona State. Now Skinner. They'll try and work off the screen from Parkinson. Good defense by Kentucky. The post players switched defensive assignments, and they contest that shot from Jalen Brown. Bosham got the offensive rebound, and she will go to the foul line.
And that's one way to get back in is through some second shot opportunities. So good opportunity for the Sundevils there on the offensive glass. Couldn't quite get the shot to fall, but she'll get a chance for a couple of free throws. That's Basham. Missed the first one.
Arizona State only 5 of 9 from the foul line in the first half, and the struggles continue as Basham only able to connect on 1 of 2. Kentucky's lead at 18 as Arizona State got into a press coming out of that made free throw. Kentucky wasn't ready. Georgia Amoore not able to connect, but key on the offensive boards. Arizona State getting possession off the carom.
Yeah, Arizona State just shooting 25% from the field. That's tough.
That will get you beat.
By 20. But still a lot of time left. They certainly got time to get it going with Skinner, Brown. They got the personnel where they can get it going. Nice look here, but it's off.
Nice job contesting that shot by Key. Basham not able to connect, and Kentucky continuing their solid play and continuing to control this ball game.
Kentucky plays such good position defense. It seems like they're never out of position when you're trying to get a shot. There's always somebody in front of you and making it a tough shot. Strack again, off.
A pick and pop play by Kentucky. Amoore feeding Strack, but Kentucky not able to connect. See if Arizona State can get something going offensively. There's Parkinson, not able to connect.
That's it. Always in good position, that Kentucky defense. You're always shooting over somebody.
Almost a turnover from Amoore. There goes Hassett to the basket and drawing the foul.
Able to split the defense. Not a lot of contact, but Hassett gets the call. Nice drive. Yeah, kind of hit on the head. Who'd they call that a foul on?
Jalen Brown coming over the top.
Yeah. Her second foul.
Here's Hassett trying to convert on the second foul shot, and it rolls off. And Arizona State desperately needing to get their offense going, down by 19 as we reach 7:45 of the third quarter. Jalen Brown on the drive, getting fouled by Hassett. So Arizona State going to play it in from under their own basket.
It's a third foul on Hassett. She'll take a seat for a little bit.
A smaller lineup now for Kentucky as Hassett comes out of the game, getting replaced by Deja Lawrence, a smaller player, guard-sized player for Kentucky. Good pass from Skinner. Parkinson can't get it down, but ball moves around and Arizona State is able to score.
Besselink with that follow-up basket. Cuts the lead to 17. Arizona State trying to stay within contact.
Jalen Brown caught holding away from the ball. That's a third foul on Jalen Brown with Still more than half of the third period left, so she's going to have to take a seat.
And that will certainly hurt having Brown go to the bench, particularly with Skinner having such a difficult time scoring. 5-second call. Good defense by the Sundevils.
Arizona State playing the man-to-man defense on that inline out-of-bounds situation and able to not allow Kentucky to play the ball in bounds. 17-point lead for Kentucky now.
Brown still not quite able to connect.
Ty Skinner. Here's Parkinson, can't quite reel in that pass, and Kentucky will get possession.
Yeah, Skinner now 1 for 11, just having a tough day shooting.
And the shots have been difficult when you're the leading scorer. You're going to be at the top of the scouting report, so getting the focus for Kentucky defensively. The Wildcats doing a nice job making it difficult for Ty Skinner to get going. There's Strack open inside the fadeaway. A 17-point lead. Arizona State trying to chip away at it. Here's Parkinson down low.
Kentucky slowed down their scoring. They only have 1 point this quarter, so Sundevils have a chance to cut into that lead if they can just get some offense going.
Sundevils focused on picking up their defense. Nice pass by Georgia Amoore. Amoore averaging over 8 assists per game. Dropped that pass off to Strack. So Strack trying to convert from the foul line. Clara Strack knocking out the first foul shot.
Nice drive to the basket. Good pass and a lot of contact. Obvious foul.
Love it.
Rolls out on the free throw.
Strack can't convert on that second one as the Kentucky lead at 16. Good scoring chance for Skinner, it appeared, but she couldn't convert. Parkinson, though, able to get to the foul line after corralling the rebound.
Good job of that Kentucky defense rotating over to contest the shot by Skinner. Second shot by Parkinson, not able to convert, but she will, I think, no free throws underneath.
Tough break for Arizona State. I thought Parkinson got the rebound and was going back up right away, but side out of bounds. Parkinson
a little bit of hook
posting
by
up
Parkinson.
aggressively. Wow.
Strack kind of looking around saying, what am I supposed to do on that one?
I'm just standing here getting mauled by the offensive player. But Parkinson, offensive player, so often gets the benefit of that call. So Clara Strack going to take a seat for a little bit.
Picked up her third foul, so she'll probably sit for a minute.
And with the 16-point lead, Kentucky has the luxury of resting their players with foul trouble, but Arizona State, they've trimmed it down to 14 as Parkinson able to convert.
So Kentucky's only scored 2 points this quarter, so Arizona State's got a chance, but Amoore trying to put a stop to that.
Georgia Amoore having a nice game, 8 points. She's had some nice passes, some good defense from Amoore. Tough shot around the basket. Jazz Jackson able to finish. So 14-point lead remains for Kentucky as we cross the halfway point of the third quarter. Arizona State trying to push the tempo. And Georgia Amoore on the block as Jazz Jackson initiated that contact but gets the call. So 4:47 left in the third period. in Nashville. Music City Classic. Arizona State trying to chip away at Kentucky's big lead, 46-32 advantage for the Kentucky Wildcats. We'll be right back. Kentucky Wildcats 46-32 advantage over Arizona State. 4:47 left in the third period. And Cyrus, Arizona State, they've chipped away a bit at this Kentucky lead, giving themselves a chance to get back in this ball game. How are they doing it?
They have that second quarter. Kentucky outscored them 27-9, only 9 points for the whole quarter. In this quarter, Arizona State's outscored Kentucky so far 9-4. Pushing tempo a little better, playing a little bit better defense. But mainly it's just because Kentucky just hasn't scored. They've only scored 4 points this quarter. So it's a little bit better offense by Arizona State, but much better defense.
There's Parkinson working her way to the basket as Arizona State has been effective offensively in this third quarter.
Got Parkinson getting her on track. If you can't get Brown on track, Parkinson's the next best option. So she's been active.
Jazz Jackson driving it into the lane, able to get that shot down.
So they've been getting some of their others to score. Haven't gotten what they would like to out of Skinner.
Skinner, yeah.
And so getting some points out of Parkinson this quarter. Jackson scored some this quarter. Kind of helped them chip into that lead. 14-point lead. A lot of time left at the free throw line. Chance to cut in that lead a little bit more. Got to be feeling better about things if you're the Sundevils.
Absolutely. Arizona State in the bonus now, so they'll be shooting foul shots for the rest of this third quarter. And a chance here to trim the lead on down to 12 if Jalen Brown Jazz Jackson at the foul line right now.
Looking at the Kentucky fans, a lot of them with a little pensive look on their face, trying to figure, wait a minute, what happened here?
Yeah, it was just a stellar performance by Kentucky, especially in that second quarter. But Arizona State showing some fight and trying to make this a game. There's Jazz Jackson trying to deny the pass to the wing to Amoore, but Jackson too aggressive there. Amoore swinging it over to Key, and there goes Amoore into the lane. Can't quite connect. $13-point lead for Kentucky. And Arizona State still searching for some consistency at the offensive end of the court. A step back move and finish
Nice
from
shot
Levesque.
by Lovett. And for Kentucky, even though they're balanced in their scoring, you've got Strack with 3 fouls, Hassett with 3 fouls, neither one of them in the game, and they don't look quite the same. You may see one of them coming back even with their 3 fouls before this quarter is over.
Yeah, the Cats have been stagnant offensively here in this third quarter, and a bump, obvious foul there on Besselink.
Applaud the effort, but you got 9 seconds left on the shot clock. You've had a good defensive possession. Now you're going to let them reset. And next, go to the free throw line. I guess they've got 5 fouls, yeah.
That's right. This will be Georgia Amoore, the excellent point guard for the Kentucky Wildcats, over 8 assists per game. And she's a solid scorer as well, second leading scorer for the Cats.
Not the jinxer, but an 88% free throw shooter as well. So.
Well, there's no way to jinx an 88% three-point shooter. These are money. There's no such thing as an announcer jinx here when you got such a great foul shooter.
There you go.
The Cats extend their lead back to 13. Georgia Amoore converting from the foul line.
So Kentucky in offense, Amoore and Key trying to carry the offensive load with Strack and Hassett out. Arizona State trying to chip into that lead.
And here comes Ty Skinner.
Nice defense by Key with a block. Coming over, nice weak side help. Pushing tempo.
Well, you got to be impressed by that play from Skinner. She blocks a shot at the defensive end, then able to make a nice pass that Kentucky didn't make the shot, but Key made two really good plays at both ends of the court. There's Amoore in the corner with the jumper. Couldn't get it down. Here comes Arizona State.
Tough drive. Gets the foul call. She'll shoot some free throws.
Rowe trying to hustle back and play that defense.
Just didn't quite get set in position. Nice drive. And we'll get some more free throws from the Sundevils. Got a follower at the line, I believe.
Fauntleroy able to knock down the first free throw as Arizona State still hanging around.
Yeah, still a little surprised not seeing either Hassett or Strack come back with their 3 fouls.
Fauntleroy.
Lead down to 11. Kentucky fans a little restless. You see them.
2:40 left in the third period as Kentucky holding an 11-point lead, 48-37. Shot from Silva off the pass from Amoore.
Nice basket by Silva, getting their first points of the day.
And Kentucky using their depth with Silva, with her size, able to give Kentucky some good minutes. Parkinson can't get the second chance shot down, but she is able to draw the foul, and she's sticking with it around the basket. That's going to go against Key.
And those offensive rebounds, second opportunities, helping to keep Sundevils within contact.
And Key definitely reached in. From Parkinson here. A chance to get that lead back down to 11. Nice job by Parkinson from the foul line. She'll get a break.
Kind of a small lineup in there for the Sundevils. And it's like Kentucky's going to try to ride out this rest of this quarter without Strack or Hassett coming in. Don't want to risk them getting their 4th foul.
Nice
Amoore and
pass
Key.
by Amoore. Key with the easy basket. Good setup from Amoore. Here's Ty Skinner, still struggling at the offensive end. As Torrey not able to knock down that jumper. And Kentucky trying to weather this third quarter with the foul trouble that they've had. Here's Silva down low.
A foul call on Besselink. A little surprised they didn't see Brown back in the game, even though she's got 3 fouls as well. Would have been nice to have her offense in there to try to cut into this lead before you get into the 4th quarter. Nice patience on offense, nice step through. Obvious foul.
Yeah, Besselink just got her legs tangled with Silva. Silva able to connect with both free throws as Kentucky now back up by 15. But yeah, Cyrus, I agree with you that having Brown in this game with the big deficit that Arizona State's trying to overcome might have helped.
So Blue says, who needs Brown? Let me knock this one down. Love it, that is. Make it a 3-point shot. Back to 12.
There goes Georgia Amoore into the lane, and Kentucky not able to hit that shot.
Nice box out by the
Lawrence.
Aztecs. Nice rebound.
Back to the foul line as Fauntleroy again driving to the basket, drawing that foul, and Arizona State hanging in there.
Nice drive. And like you were talking about earlier, the defense, a lot of times they'll do their job. They force a tough shot, but then they're trying to do too much and get the body contact. Instead of making them make that tough shot, they send them to the free throw line for 2 free throw attempts. First one good.
So Arizona State, after the really poor second quarter, they have fought their way back and trimmed this lead down to 10. And if they can get a stop, they will likely have the last possession of this third period. Try to make it single digits as we head to the fourth quarter as Amoore takes a jumper and drills it.
Nice offensive set by Kentucky. Setting that screen, getting Amoore a good look behind the three-point line. She knocks it down. Big basket. Back to 13.
And Arizona State going to try to run this down to the end of the third period. Fauntleroy standing on the line, though, only a 2-pointer. Yeah, the desperation
Heave at the buzzer
from
by Roy.
Or Kentucky Wildcats ahead 57-46 as we get into the highlights.
Nice basket there by Lovett. Getting shots a little closer, not settling for 3 as much. Sundevils help some, and Amoore has just been a problem for them, setting up others, scoring herself on that one. Nice assist to Strack. Another assist to Key. But Sundevils have hung in. They have found some offense from some places they don't normally have that offense from. That one shot by Blue.
But ending that third period with Georgia Amoore knocking down that 3-point shot, and Kentucky up by 11 as we start the fourth. And now, after suffering with some of their key players in foul trouble, Kentucky getting Key and Strack back on the court. We'll see if they can get control of this game once again.
Good job by Amoore and Key in terms of carrying the offensive load while Strack and Hassett were on the bench. They're back in the game now. And see how that goes. Very aggressive by Amoore. Defender just not quite there in time.
So Kentucky picking up an early foul, moving toward the bonus here in the fourth quarter as they're trying to hold on to this to get this victory. Strack not able to knock down the jumper. In Arizona State, a chance now to move within single digits. Levette.
Still don't see
Directing
Brown
traffic.
in the game. That's a little, or Skinner.
There's Jazz Jackson knocking out the jump shot. Now the lead down to 9 as Arizona State and Natasha Adair, they deciding to go with some different players to try to get a chance to win this game. Strack not able to connect. Here's Hassett on the wing for 3.
9-point lead. Sundevils with the ball.
Arizona State moving it around, and an ill-advised shot from Besselink. Taking that 3-point shot, not what the Sundevils were looking for.
I doubt the coach drew that one up. She was open, though.
So Kentucky and Amoore The dribble penetration. That's Rowe on the three. Couldn't get it down, but Key tracks down the rebound. There's Amoore again for three.
Key tracks it down again. Strack, third opportunity.
Going to be hard to have a good defensive sequence when your opponent gets three cracks at it. And finally, Strack able to knock down the foul line jumper.
Sundevils have made a good run, but I'm still surprised you don't have, nice block, don't have Skinner or Brown in the game for Arizona State.
Here's Hassett for three. And Strack can't track it down in the corner, so Arizona State getting possession back down by 11.
Besselink will take a seat.
Checking out the Arizona State bench, and here comes Ty Skinner. About to check back into the game. And here's Parkinson.
Kentucky just tough to shoot over.
Good defense by Strack, just using that length, making it difficult for Parkinson to score, and a little chirping between Parkinson and Strack.
Took exception to some of those active hands that I think ended up in the face of Strack. Inadvertent contact, but. Don't know if Brown has some issue. I'm surprised she's not in the game. She's.
Yeah. Parkinson, I think, frustrated on that last shot opportunity, and there goes Hassett tracking down a rebound, and this will be numbers for Kentucky.
Probably could have been a little more patient on that one. They had numbers, but Key went ahead and went to the basket. Skinner trying to get on track.
Finally, for Ty Skinner, she's able to knock down the three-point shot, and the lead down to 8. Arizona State Sundevils fighting back.
Skinner still with just 5 points, so you would think she's still got a lot of offense in her. So she's going to make her average of 21 points a game. You have to hurry.
Well, she stepped into that three-point shot with a lot of confidence. Ty Skinner, big basket, lead down to 8, and Kentucky searching for answers. They've had a tough second half as Arizona State fell behind pretty significantly, but the Sundevils have fought their way back, and the Sundevil fans trying to encourage their club on. Good crowd here today. Trojan Fieldhouse, the Music City Classic.
Been a good event so far, good tournament. 3 good games today, a couple more tomorrow. Sun Devil fans feeling a little encouraged. They're going to see if they can out-cheer the Big Blue fans. They call it poking the bear, I think.
Well, a decent contingent of Arizona State fans in the house, and we got a little battle of the fans right now. Both sides trying to urge their team on. But for Arizona State, what do you think they'll need to do here? 8-point deficit, 6:49 still to play. What do you look for from Arizona State from a strategic standpoint coming down the stretch?
Well, what they've been getting, I'm not sure you can keep looking for, which is scoring from other people. Not Skinner, although she knocked down that 3, and then Brown on the bench. I don't really understand unless she's hurt or something. Just keep moving the ball, getting good shots, and got a number of folks playing well and contributing. Just keep doing that. And then on the defensive end, keep challenging Kentucky, make them make tough shots. Because you're still down 8, you're going to have some stops to get back in this one.
So Kentucky playing the ball underneath Arizona State's basket. Looks like Arizona State going to present some sort of pressure defense coming out of this timeout. 6:49 to play in the final period. Kentucky ahead 59-51. But momentum in Arizona State's favor. They say momentum's not really a thing, but Arizona State has it right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And I have to wonder if Brown's got some issue because I don't understand her. She's got 3 fouls, but big basket.
Oh, Strack receiving the pass on that set play from Amoore. Strack able to knock down that 3-point shot as the Cats go back up by 11. Here's Parkinson again inside.
It's kind of shows Strack out of the way. Finishes at the basket.
Parkinson, nice strong move around the basket, getting that finish.
Strack hang out around the 3-point line. Parkinson doesn't really want to come out there. Key says, let me take over and do some damage.
Well, Key and Strack have played very well for Kentucky today. Shot the ball really well in consecutive trips where the Cats are able to hit jump shots. And there goes Amoore getting the steal and the easy basket at the other end.
That's part of what makes Kentucky so tough. They got so many different options on offense to score. They play good defense. Got Strack and Parkinson kind of, not sure what you call that, what they're doing in the paint.
Wrestling down low. And now Parkinson coming out, trying to set the screen to create a scoring opportunity. Best Fauntleroy couldn't connect.
And that's kind of the difference. Kentucky has so many options on offense, whereas Arizona State struggles to score a lot of the time. So lead back up to 13. Nice step back.
The Dirk Nowitzki-like move from Strack. But Claire Strack not able to convert on that one. Here comes Arizona State. Kentucky has stretched that lead back out to 13, getting it back into a more comfortable situation. Let's see if Ty Skinner can make something happen for Arizona State.
Looks like Brown about to check back into the game. Not sure why it took so long, but got another 4-on-1 break.
Good passes from the guard. Georgia Amoore feeding it across the court to Rowe, and then Strack ending up with the easy basket. Good hustle by the Kentucky Wildcats running the court.
Media timeout, and I'm sure Arizona State not very happy with that possession. You ended up with a 2-on-1 that turned into a 4-on-1.
Yeah.
They didn't quite hustle back on that one.
Arizona State has battled their way back, but Kentucky has taken charge here in the fourth period.
Got Strack back in the game. She came out firing, picking up right where she left off. Keys had a good game. She's been the difference.
Clara Strack, 22 points in this ball game, and she has been feeling it offensively.
A little Dirk Nowitzki move there that you talked about. Knocked that one down.
And here she is again. This entire package, Clara Strack, showing you the arsenal.
They're so balanced that, on any given night, whoever's got the hot hand, they just let them go. And tonight is Strack, knocking down the 3 as well. Very impressive.
An outburst from Clara Strack.
Run the court as well.
The great hustle. It's a play from the first half where she just outran Arizona State get back defensively. Clara Strack, a very good shooter. She's very comfortable facing the basket from three-point range or inside the three-point line as well.
Knocking down low. And that's what Kentucky does. You got Strack with 20 points. Got Amoore with 15. Hassett with 10. Key with 14. Just very balanced. That's how they beat you, man.
As they've done all season, 4 players averaging in double figures, 4 players in double figures today for the Kentucky Wildcats. Is unselfish play, size, good guard play. Kentucky Wildcats showing are highly regarded nationally.
Got Brown checking back into the game. We'll see if she can help spark the Sundevils to get back into this one in the final 4 minutes. Those probably took this long to get Brown back in with her 3 fouls, but
well, we'll see if Jalen Brown can crank it up offensively, as Arizona State has had a difficult time finding a consistent offense. 15-point lead now for Kentucky as we are at 4:21 of the fourth quarter. Arizona State going to have to make it happen and make it happen quickly.
the bad news for Arizona State, Brown sat for so long, but she's still their leading scorer with 12 points in just 21 minutes.
And here's Jalen Brown trying to make it happen, going to the basket. Tough
shot.
Reverse shot. Clara Strack can't quite control the defensive rebound, so Arizona State going to get it underneath the basket.
Tough shot. Good defense by Kentucky, as there is seemingly always somebody there to contest the shots.
There's Strack and Parkinson still wrestling down around the basket as Ty Skinner able to knock down the three-point shot, and she is trying to get herself going, but it may be too late.
Yeah, well, Kentucky a little more patient on offense now.
There's Strack probing the defense, trying to work around Parkinson, and Strack able to draw the foul.
Parkinson picking up her 4th foul, I believe. Just Strack just a little too quick, a little too clever with the ball. Nice footwork.
And Strack's such a good shooter as well. You can't back off of her and dare to take the jump shot. She's such a capable shooter. Clara Strack, she is an excellent offensive player, leading the way for the Kentucky Wildcats today. 24 points for Clara Strack. Fauntleroy in the front court, Arizona State, and Jalen Brown trying that jump shot. Nice rebound and kick out. Arizona State just still can't get it going. Parkinson battling around the basket.
Yeah,
she works her way to the foul line.
Arizona State doesn't win this. It won't be because of lack of effort from Parkinson. She's just shedding defenders, tossing them aside as she goes back up for a second shot.
Natasha Adair referred to her as a baby Barkley.
So Hassett getting up off the floor. Wonder why the foul was against Parkinson. But she'll go to the line, down 14. Just 3 minutes left. It's getting late for Sundevils.
Well, people don't remember Charles Barkley as a player. He was a beast around the basket, undersized, but such athleticism. He was able to score down around the basket, and a great rebounder. Parkinson in that mold today.
Arizona State putting on some full court pressure, trying to get some turnovers. Kentucky handles the ball so well, though. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, they have the size, but even their big players are able to handle the basketball and take a couple of dribbles and not turn it over. As Parkinson, a brick wall, turning Hassett away.
Skinner on the other end, not able to finish against the taller Kentucky players.
Here's Key all the way to the basket. And
Arizona State a little bit slow getting back on defense. That break turned into a 4-on-2, and then Kentucky able to get the second shot when the first shot was missed.
Strack taking the contact from behind, and she earned another trip to the foul line.
Takes so much energy trying to come back time after time after time. You have to wonder, do the Sundevils have enough for one more run, as they're still down 13 with 2.5 minutes left.
Well, the energy and, more importantly, the time As we're down to 2.5 minutes left in this ball game, Arizona State still a double-digit deficit. It'll be very difficult for them to fight their way back. Clara Strack back at the foul line. No, she's not going to get foul shots. That foul occurred after the shot, so Kentucky going to have to play it in from under their own basket.
They probably don't mind. They get to run a little clock. Maybe.
Strack isn't able to corral the inbound pass from Georgia Amoore, and it ball bounced out of bounds off Strack. So Arizona State now down 13. So we
need a basket here. Got to score on this one.
Got to clean off the basketball. A little perspiration on it. So Arizona State really in need of a basket on this trip. We'll look for Ty Skinner to try to make it happen. Skinner, a very difficult day for her. She's unable to get that shot down. 3 for 16 today is just has not been able to find the range.
Yeah, Skinner 3 for 16, Brown 4 for 14. That's going to make it tough. Shooting 30% from the field. Strack thought about it. Going to run a little clock.
Yeah, no need for Kentucky to try to attempt the shot that early in the shot clock. An open jumper for Strack, but Key coming up with the rebound, and here's Georgia Amoore with the three. She nailed it.
Amoore up to 18 points, under 2 minutes. Lee's stretching out. It's getting late.
Yeah, very impressive performance by the Kentucky Wildcats. They a really strong second quarter to build a lead, and they withstood foul trouble in the third period, and now able to get their frontline players back on the court for the fourth quarter, and they have taken charge of this game. Kentucky had 73-57 with only 1:48 to play.
Kentucky probably very pleased with the way the day has gone because of foul trouble. Got a chance to play a lot of people, so they'll be a bit more rested tomorrow than they otherwise might have been. It's a nice win. They're a strong team.
And Arizona State just 3 for 17 performance from Skinner. Brown 4 for 14. They just have not been able to knock down the shots here in this ball game against the tall and agile Kentucky Wildcats defense.
Yeah, and really impressed with Kentucky's positioning on their defense. Like I said, they seem to never be out of position. They don't give up easy shots, and it's hard to beat a team with contested shots. Another contested shot gets the foul call, but still pretty good positioning by Key. Brown going to the line, a couple of free throws.
Yeah, these Wildcats, they have size and agility and skill as well. Good shooters, good ball handlers. Just an impressive ball club. We're down to 90 seconds remaining in this ball game. There goes Hassett. You know, even a player like Hassett, a good size, but she's able to handle the basketball for a few dribbles, get herself out of trouble until she can get the ball to a guard. Goes Amoore into the lane and turning it over. Here's Skinner and Arizona State trying to find a basket. Skinner got to take that one, and now it's under a minute. Kentucky up by 14. I'm not sure that Arizona State will even foul in this situation with the double-digit margin held by Kentucky, as Skinner does commit the foul on Amoore.
Both these teams going to be back in action again tomorrow. some things I think they'll be happy with from both teams, but some things they'll want to work on as well, in particular Arizona State. Hopefully they got to avoid that foul trouble. They'll take on South Dakota tomorrow, and then got Illinois and Kentucky in the nightcap at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Good game from Georgia Amoore. 20 points in this ball game. Good job running the club, setting up her teammates. She is an all-conference type player for the Kentucky Wildcats, as Jalen Brown able to slice in and get a basket. 14-point lead for Kentucky. Looks like Arizona State going to try to stay aggressive defensively. And now the shot clock has dwindled, more than half of it's gone, so no reason for Arizona State to foul here as Kentucky moves it around. There's Key with the finish.
That's how you want to do it. Run the shot clock down, get a good shot at the end of it. 10 seconds left, and they may just, nope, gonna take one more shot.
Skinner, emblematic of her day. Tough day shooting the basketball. Strong game by the Kentucky Wildcats. 77-61 victory over Arizona State. Wildcats remain unbeaten and rolling on toward a collision against Illinois, another nationally ranked opponent, tomorrow night here in the Music City Classic. Really impressed with these Kentucky Wildcats, Cyrus.
Yeah, they're good. You think from their ranking that they would be. They just beat, like I said, a Louisville team that's pretty good, but they're very impressive. There's not many chinks in their armor, as they say.
Well, Kenny Brooks and his club that he has assembled, they play unselfishly. Very good defensively. Just a lot of skill on this team. Ball handling, the shooting. A really solid performance by the Kentucky Wildcats.